guys, it's Supreme James here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be mixing it up a little bit. I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite tips and tricks that I learned to become a better Fortnite player. Some of these techniques are a little bit more advanced than others, but they're all very important to learn. In the earlier seasons, I wasn't so good, but now I practice in creative every day and I've gotten a lot better. So without further ado, here's my top 10 tips and tricks to become a better Fortnite player. Alright, so to do the actual 90s, you have to start off with placing a ramp, then a wall. You look up, place another wall, and then really fast you have to look to the left like that. And then this is where it gets tricky. So after you start off with the ramp, wall, look up wall, turn to the right wall. You have to look down, and then right after you do that, you have to jump up real quick. So ramp, wall, 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 and look down. Just should look like this. And then if you do it really fast, it looks like this. So that's how you do it. 90s are really good for getting high ground and even building up to places that are high up. But you should always be careful because people could shoot you down. If you guys have not mastered the 90s yet, I highly recommend going into creative and practicing because it's a really important thing to learn. Alright, for number 2, we have the cone trap. Here's how it goes. I'm gonna box him in, edit a window, and box him. That's how it goes. The cone trap trick is very useful to box your opponents in and even put traps on the walls. If you don't have traps, it's also good to edit the walls, put a window in, and you can still shoot them. The cone trap trick is a very good method to use to destroy your opponents. If you guys haven't already, make sure you master this. I use it all the time, and it's very useful to me. Alright guys, for number 3, we have the edit re-edit trick. Here's how it goes. And that's how you do it. The edit re-edit trick is very hard to learn, but if you do learn it, it will pay off. So make sure to always practice it and create it. The edit re-edit tactic is a great way to outplay your opponents. Almost every time I use this method, I get the kill. So here's a few kills I got by using the edit re-edit trick in solos. Correct! Like that little edit re-edit trick. That edit re-edit, it always does the trick. Flab, that easy edit trick. Alright, for number 4, we have the ramp edit trick. So when you get somebody in your box, you're gonna edit the ramp just like this. Just like that. And then when you edit it, and then you're gonna re-edit it, you get into their box and you can pump them in the head. The ramp edit trick is a very good way to get inside your opponent's box and get that clean headshot. They never see it coming. I know the ramp edit trick looks very hard to do, but trust me, if you learn it, it will pay off. This is what it looks like in real time. And that's how you do it. Alright, for number 5, we have the cone edit trick. Here's how it goes. You can get a hit a few times, but it works good. The cone edit trick is a very good technique to use to get close to your opponent while it's still hard for them to hit you. This tactic may be tricky for the slower editors. For those of you that are slow, I recommend practicing in creative to get better. Alright, for number 6, this is the double ramp high ground trick. So you're going to start off with a stair in front of you and a stair behind you. You're going to ramp up a few times just like this. Your opponent is going to think you're going to keep going, but really quickly you turn around and edit this one right here. And then you can do a few 90s to get high ground. This method is a very smart and easy trick to get high ground. To get good at this technique, it does require practice, but if you're a good editor, you can do it. Number 7, we have the double ramp cone high ground trick. This one is a little bit like the last one. So again, you start off with a stair right here and a stair right there. You ramp up a few times, and then instead of editing this ramp, you're actually going to be taking a cone, placing it right above the ramp, another one connecting to that cone, and then here's where it gets tricky. You're going to jump, swoop around just like that, and then place a ramp, and then edit that. So this one is really tricky, but if you can get it, it will really trick your opponent. The double ramp cone high ground trick is a very advanced method to get high ground, even for me. But if you master this, it will confuse your opponent so you can take high ground. For number 8, we have the fake high ground trick. So first, you're just gonna start off like this. Do a few 90s, just like that. And then you build a ramp, place a cone like this. And instead of editing it, you're actually gonna end up placing a floor right here, a floor right there, another ramp, and then you're gonna do a 90 like that. So just like that. It really is a good thing to do to trick your opponent. The fake high ground trick will definitely confuse your opponent on where you are, so you can easily take high ground. Alright, for number 9, we have the phase through wall trick. Here's how it goes. You basically just have to edit it like that, and you get a clean shot on your opponent. The phase through wall trick is one of my favorite methods to get an easy and free kill. Now, once again, you have to be fast at editing to use this tactic, but if you are, it will pay off. For number 10, we have the window trick. So basically, you just start off with editing a ramp just like this, and then the wall, and you have a nice cheeky shot on your opponent. The window trick is a very safe tactic to use on your opponent because you have a shot on them, but they don't have a shot on you. One of my favorite things about this technique is you get a free headshot on them and they never expect it. I hope this video will help you guys become a better Fortnite player, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.